Hi guys, thanks for checking the video out. Steve, a buzzer here. I'm here with Jimbo Golf. I'm at Le Parc Golf.
It's here in Nantes in Normandy.
So we're in Normandy, so we're doing the final day of the tour, the Brittany via Normandy. And I'm here on the tee. So then we go back to Brittany Ferries
Later.
after this. So yeah, we're going to do 18 holes. We did a great match play yesterday around a stunning course. So that was great.
That was awesome.
But then we have been out here already. We did a Buzz World last night and James took a bit more momentum back. I had closed the gap on these points, but I think the score at the minute's 4-2.
4-2, yeah.
4-2.
So this is 2 pointers today.
2 points. You do the math, people. You do the math.
So first hole here is a dogleg left par 4. 361 metres to 400 yard par 4. Steve teeing it up next to his divot from yesterday evening.
And unfortunately the ball was teed up the same way forward. Struggling with the eye one, aren't I?
18 hole stroke play. This could be brutal. Yeah, good ball. Cruising down the middle of the fairway.
It's about 150 yards further than the one I hit last night.
Nice shot.
So here we go. We are off. Well, I'm off.
I'm not yet.
He's not off.
I'm still a little bit.
That was a
stiff side.
Yeah, that was a premature comment. I should have just said merely I have hit a shot. Come on then, James. Oh, I thought you were going for another.
No, yeah.
Visions of you going for driver?
No.
Not yet.
I've got 4 iron as well.
I'm excited for today. We played 6 holes last night, which were nice, but it looks like there's a bit of water around here. Real good track. Not the best of strikes.
No, it's alright. I've got less than you had in yesterday, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's in the past, mate. You're playing a new Buzzman today. A fresh Buzzman.
You're going to be a better Buzzman.
I'm in shorts. Never lose when I'm in shorts.
Oh, that's a brave statement.
The legs scare.
I got 5.
We've got 2-0.
203.
203. Yeah.
Uphill, I got 5 irons. I am a little stiff still.
Yeah. No, I think 5. It will warm up. It's going to be a beautiful day, but it's not the warmest. We're teed off quite early because we've got to get back to the UK after this. Given it's turning over a bit. Unfortunately, where I'm standing, we ain't going to be able to see that.
Just where it kicked left. I don't know whether it's
did it?
bunkery or green.
Oh, that's a shame. I thought it was going to catch the green on that line, but if it's pitched left, that would suggest left of the green. But not a bad strike.
Just a bit toey.
Yeah.
You say 195. Are you 6ing?
It's got to be 6.
These are uphill as well. I'm getting eaten alive here.
Definitely 6. I'm thinking 6 or 5.
I think 6 is the number. Just depends how kind of loose you are to start with. Loosey goosey. You've had some tablets as well this morning, so yeah. We'll be loose in a minute, but not in the muscular sense. Steve got a view of the pin here. Struck, ripped that, it's just left. Where's that finished?
Bunker.
Bunker?
Actually cleared it and then went back in it on the bounce. Right club.
Right club, wrong line.
Yeah, but loosey-goosey, weren't they? But in the sense of loose shots because we're incredibly stiff.
And talentless.
Yeah.
Oh. Unlucky, he's getting angry already.
Just pitched it in the free. It needed to go another foot and it was very good.
Even if you do say so yourself.
You know, you weren't going to say it, were you?
No.
It's just, the reason I'm not happy is there was no reason to land it in the fringe, you know? Although it's a foot from being good, I had loads of scopes of overpitch.
Yeah.
So, you know, it sounds like I'm claiming I was unlucky and it's really not. I feel disappointed with myself, James, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I get that feeling every day I wake up, Steve.
So early in the day, got the feeling of disappointment already. Golf, ladies and gentlemen. James straight up the hill. This is such a basic shot, but he's not very good at them. Yeah, he's actually, you give him something slightly harder and he actually performs a lot better. But I've got to expect him to get this up and down. Yeah, no, then he holds it. Oh, James, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, man.
I've got a new attitude today, Steve.
Yeah?
New attitude.
No F's given.
No. F's given at all.
Is he tapping it in?
Of course he is. It's a stroke play. One up. Woohoo! I always like starting with a par, Steve, because for me, it feels like the rest of my round is going to be magical. This course is, from the holes we played last night, very nice. It's coming, not enough. Okay.
Disappointed in that.
Well, the first putt, it's not kind of the easiest putt you could have left yourself.
Not the putt.
The fact it didn't go in.
No, the fact that I'm miles away on this hole. Shouldn't have missed it there, and then just the wrong side of the percentages. You know, so much room over here. It was a bad second. Not the best of tee shots either. Let's get on this thing. So hole number 2. Nice little hole, this one. Dog leg.
Good hole.
Dog leg around the corner. James, nice little par on the first.
Thank you.
And got one iron out.
One eye, I'm just trying to play for position.
Yeah, dead straight, isn't it?
That's the issue there. It's that straight shot, I can't do it.
Oh, he was right, unfortunately.
He's alright.
In both senses, it's gone right. Fine, isn't it?
So Steve is going to go driver. So this green does dogleg to the left, or the whole dogleg to the left, so he's going over here. Oh, he's done it again. That's a beauty. That's a better line than yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel that's the shot.
Yeah, it's a good drive. Everyone looks at it differently, don't they?
Everybody looks at it differently. For instance, you'll have a 5 iron, I'll have a little up wedge.
You're still one behind.
So James,
Oh, you kidding?
I think you got quite a long way in. How far?
191.
191. You see the pins?
What's the wind doing? Is it just the same as last night? Just off the left on this one?
Yeah. Yeah, off the left. It's not ideal, mate, because you got it. You've almost got to hit it at the pin, let it drift. But that's dangerous from this distance because of the bunker.
I'm going with it. I might try and draw it off the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's a sensible one with 6.
I've got 6.
Yeah. Be a draw off the middle.
You just leave it there. Get out of it. Oh, that's familiar territory.
Yeah, but that doesn't look like the best of shots, but from that distance it's the cleverer shot. You know what I'm saying on the first, my strategy wasn't particularly good. I think that is the correct strategy.
It's kind of the place to be. It's just not the strike I
No.
wanted, like another thin one.
No.
But It's on the dance floor.
It's on the dance floor. Nice long putt.
Aye. So Steve's hit a cracker here. I almost feel kind of your line was better today, but you were further over to the right yesterday, which gave you a better angle.
Yeah, I got 78.
78, so.
I had 66 yesterday, didn't I? So it was the same. It's
yeah.
Just a bit. Can't complain though.
Would be unlike you to complain anyway, Steve.
Complain about stuff? Say it how it is.
Aye.
Say it how it is.
54.
Got lob wedge down.
Oh. You surprise me every time.
Basically, whatever you say, I do the opposite.
Okay, so hit your lob wedge.
I think you are right. I keep saying, I've just been so busy, I haven't been practicing my wedges. I need just a session, you know, with the monitor just.
Get your distances.
I've been hitting some nice shots, but I don't really know my baselines at the minute. I'm going a bit more on feel. You know, like just looking and hitting.
Yeah.
Whereas I do like to know it a bit better, you know, a bit more knowing how far you hit each one. I'm just going to feel it, mate.
Feel it up there.
Feel it in there.
The pin just kind of tucked behind the bunker. That looks awesome. Oh, you've done it again, Steve.
I should use 60.
It's kind of when you're kind of more comfortable with your 54, it's difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I say, it's no. We can come up with these crazy schemes. I just need to practice a bit. Just don't have those baseline yardages. I always feel as soon as I have them, I feel confident to work off of them. So that's
Don't get your toe dirty, mate.
That's great. Okay. So we are in the green area. I've just flicked over the edge. It's left me a little tricky one. A little disappointing after the drive. James going first. He's quite far away here. A lot of slope to contend with. I will get the pin if it is needed. But yeah, beautiful here. Look around. Real nice complex. James really tries to work on pace, but I think the line is quite important with this one. He has to send it out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just. Whoa. Yeah, the line was good, pace was out. Damn.
Actually, I thought that was good when I hit it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He was actually tracking, you know, the line was.
Shows how wrong I am.
Yeah.
Oh no. That's weak putt.
What an example.
Well, you know what I mean. You awkward git. Bloody hell.
Unlucky that hasn't stopped from the fairway. Little tricky one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little. It's not the easiest putt. Chip. So you kind of. You landing this kind of fringy.
Land it on. I haven't really got the right club. Open it up a little.
It's quite a downslope from him to the pin. Yeah, he's played that nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, as well played. You may have that.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
It's a good shot. Nicely done.
Always nice with a wedge in your hand. You got to play a nice little delicate chip to make the par. Now, to be fair, it's a good pin. So it's tucked in this corner. You know, anything in and around here, very accessible. So when they're tucked, if you're a little bit out, you might miss the green. It's a big one for James. Sliding from his left. It's always hard to get the pace right when you've just bashed one by. Kind of regardless from how far you've been.
Too low.
Yeah. It is a weird one, isn't it? Like when you bash one by, it's so hard to hit the next one at the proper pace.
Yeah.
And like I'm saying, regardless, that you were in a really tough spot that far away. It's not like I'm saying that, you know, if you had just hit one from 10 feet that far by, it's understandable, but it's just, the mind is a crazy creature.
I just got the feeling they're maybe a little bit quicker this morning than they were last night.
Yeah, we played quite late yesterday. It looks like the greenkeepers come out, cut them, rolling nice. Damn, all square. 1 over a piece.
Standard.
Things can only get better.
Okay, third hole. This is one of the craziest greens I've ever seen, I think.
Yeah, we did a challenge on it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which was that?
So the slope, the 3 tiers, the slope from top to bottom is insane. As Steve said, we did do a challenge video on it yesterday, putting from the top to the bottom, so you check that one out. What have you got here?
8 iron.
Got 8 iron.
Aiming a little to the left.
Yeah. So 168, kind of going for the middle of that bottom tier.
Yeah, no, not
that far left.
a little bit.
Ah.
Water, isn't it? Oh, Steve.
Is that in that bunker?
It's not a good shot. Not warmed up properly.
No, I'm still feeling pretty stiff.
Over the trip, that's the bad one I've been hitting. Which is a shame, so I was actually playing okay before my shoulder started. Get the violin out, guys. I'm injured. So there you go. There's the door. I then knocked down the walls as well. Get through that gap.
I've got 7.
Yeah.
And I'm actually going to
Like
aim middle and try and cut it a little.
It's a punch cut. That's the shot I saw. I try to just make it simple and hit a full one, but I actually think the shot you're about to play is the better of the options. Yeah, it's a good shot. It's not really cutting, but it's perfect for this hole. Really like that.
Oh.
Real well thought out shot there, like that.
Okay, so we get green side. There's Steve in the bunker. This is quite a nasty little shot you've got here. You're hitting onto a downslope on the green. Not easy. I'm going to go up here and...
I don't feel the downslope's a problem, because if I can get it over that...
It's long enough for you to actually generate some spin on this one.
This is one. This could kill me. It could come back in the water.
So this is what he's facing. So it is like down to this pin. But from this distance, if he hits it well, it will stop up quickish. But he's getting it up high enough and far enough.
I can't see the pin. I can see just the top of the pin.
Go. That's a really good effort. You're just on the fringe, but trying to get it up that quick and get that distance on it, never an easy task.
It's one of those. Could you like hear the contact?
Yeah.
I needed to be a bit closer to the ball to get the distance.
Yeah.
But it just was not worth.
So well, if you catch it slightly clean, it's going to hit you in the nuts when it comes back.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It was kind of a sensible fat, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I had to play it that way. But as it finished?
It's just on the fringe up here.
It's not too bad
This is
considering.
just down, he's got a bit of fringe to come through. Break.
It's one of those, you know, when people look at their stats, you go, oh, you know, especially if you take your stats and you keep them for like a month or even longer, you look back and you go, oh, my bunker play's not good enough. Whereas
that's more the tee shot.
It's 100% the tee shot. You know, that's an iron.
Bunker shot is kind of from where you were, even for the best bunker players, is kind of like a 3 in 10 maybe, 2 in 10.
Oh yeah.
To get up and down.
And you'd leave it in there 2 in 10 trying to, if not more. But yeah, it's like when you're rating your game, you know, that's a purely an iron play issue. That's why sometimes that's why the strokes gain stuff is good. But it's also, you sometimes need a bit of subjectivity when you're rating your game. That's why it's quite a hard game to get better at. It's hard to really see what the problems are. But talking of problems, Jimbo doesn't have any. Up the hill. Very good, solid par.
Tough.
And I think, you know, what we were looking at, like strategy wise, I think you try to play the correct shot. You know,
yeah.
I was trying to hit it harder. I know I can use that I'm a bit stiff as an excuse, but it's looking, yours was a more positive play, as in it was more likely to go close.
Yeah.
So it was using this area, whereas I'm here.
You're kind of using this area.
Yeah. I'm aiming here, I tend to draw it, so I'm seeing it go that way, so in my mind
you're then holding it to try and keep it straighter. And now you got a 4 foot of a par, bogey.
Yeah. Yeah. Easy to give advice out though when you got it.
Thanks, coach.
Yeah. Don't do what I did, do what he did. He made par.
Alright, good stroke. That's a good putt. That's well held, that one. In actual fact, from where you were, the 4's okay after that tee shot. You know, you can't be overly disappointed with 4.
No. You have to understand. It's just like trying to learn from that. So it's easy to say, oh, it was a bad shot, but I think the strategy was wrong there.
Yeah.
You know, and I am a bit stiff, but you have to factor that into your strategy. Sometimes you're feeling one shot rather than another.
Yeah, I mean, I could have hit 8 there, but I'm quite stiff and I feel like I'm not getting through it, so
it's just
extra club.
It's why golf's good. It's why it's a good sport.
And why it's so difficult.
And why I'm 2 over 3 free.